Plus, we have butchers here too, so I can go to the butcher shop.
I think it's about 75 cents to the dollar. So if you added like a quarter to that, so what's that? $25 about.
It's real good.
So what mods do you reckon I should put on here?
What you got? You got like
You got
different
perk
leveling
mastery.
or whatnot?
Yeah, you got perk mastery. So it's got the regular leveling trees, but at the end of it, you can master it into new skills that didn't previously exist. I like that.
That
one.
would be cool.
That's a cool one. I had that one on before. What else is there? I saw a zombie in here a second ago, and now it's gone. Literally, it was just standing straight across there, waiting to wake up. Oh, there she is. Oh, hello. Down, Cujo. Oh, I'll have a look in a little bit. I'll put new ones on. Make it a bit more exciting. A bit more different. I want the... There's one where you can put a chicken house in, and you can raise chickens and they get eggs from it.
Oh, fuck yeah, I'd do that. That'd be awesome.
And then there's one where you can have livestock, like cows and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's due. I called yesterday to see how much some RAM for my computer will be. One 8 gig stick, guess how much?
Yeah, no, tell me. I wouldn't be able to tell you now. They used to be
100
80
USD.
Yeah, they're about to say they used to be 80, so hundreds
for
an 8
one 8 gig stick. Are you talking about DDR4?
Yeah, DDR4.
Okay. 1 8 gig.
It's not that bad. That's about right. It used to be.
I'd say about $40. About $40.
No, more than 40, dude. 80 for an 8 gig. When's the last time you bought RAM? Jesus.
Yeah, give me 2 secs, cause.
Like, when's the last time you bought RAM, Jamie? That's
like a long
yeah,
time
right?
ago.
Like, holy crap. That's not accurate.
Well, Boot was saying RAM was going up, so...
Yeah, it's only going up because everything else is going up with computers, because everyone's in lockdown, so the popularity is going up. When lockdowns start getting lifted worldwide, so let's just say maybe next year, hopefully, pricing like that should actually stabilize, but who has time to wait? If you're in lockdown, and you want to fucking get the bloody computer parts now. You don't want to wait a year or two.
Well, I just want to get one more stick of RAM, and then... And you know what he was telling me, dude? Okay, you got a Ryzen... which card did you... Or a processor did you get?
I got a Ryzen 7.
He was telling me that wouldn't go with my computer. That I needed to get a different motherboard for that.
He might be right. Did you run it through the PC builder site that he gave you?
Oh, no, I haven't run it through that yet. I'm like, son of a bitch. if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do it right. You know what I mean?
No, he might be right. I can help you with that though. There's a site you can go to. You can put all your parts in. It's like PC Meal or whatever, PC something. You go to that site, you put all the parts in, and it tells you whether they're compatible or not.
Oh. Well, fuck my life.
It's so easy.
Awesome.
It's so easy. Like if you mess up with access to things like that, then you probably deserve what you get. Because like there's a site you can just go in and go, okay, this card with this chip with this, and they all go together, and it even gives you suggested sites to buy them from where they're cheapest at the moment.
Nice.
Yeah, cheapest one I can find is $69, so I'll keep my mouth shut.
Told you it was like $80.
They're expensive, but I'm like, okay, you know. Well, that's it'll be like 115 if I have. I'm not gonna have it installed. I'm like, I'll
do it
myself.
PC case.
PC case meal. That's the one. PC case meal. I think that's the right one.
PC case gear.
PC case gear. Yeah.
Well, he asked what kind of processor I got and shit like that, and he's like, yeah, that Ryzen. He goes, that won't work.
He does know what he's talking about. He helped me with mine pretty hard.
Well, not Boot. I didn't ask Boot. It was the computer guy that was talking to me at the store. Yeah,
Did you look at the socket on the motherboard?
No, not yet. I haven't done any of that. I was just like, I just was pricing for the one stick of fucking 8 gig RAM and.
It's cool that you're thinking about it though, but your computer really isn't that bad, so you don't
Well,
have to rush
well, it's
out
not
for
that
it.
bad. I just want the gig of RAM because some games it says you need this amount of gigs to play
Yeah,
properly.
the RAM is literally what you need, but like when it comes to like card and processor, you're pretty. You're pretty
card,
good.
well, yeah, that'll be like later on. Like if I want to do a processor, yeah, that'll be. If I want to do the whole motherboard, it's gonna be the fucking card and the processor. You might as well at the same time get it done with.
Most of the processing power nowadays is in the graphics card anyway. Too.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
Yeah. Well, and he's like, well, you could upgrade to an i7, blah blah blah. I'm like, nah, I'll keep what I got for now.
Like they're even using bloody graphics cards for cryptocurrency mining now.
So what is he saying?
God, yeah.
Is he saying that you're an what do they call them? Like an i-core?
i5.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
I got an
Ryzen and
i5.
i-core don't work together, so it might be a thing.
Yeah, so I mean, it's not a big deal. It plays good. I just want the more memory. That's all I want. Or more RAM, I should say.
So
yeah, I was thinking about upgrading to a
you're-
solid state drive for my games.
Yeah,
and
no,
shit, 'cause
that's
I
a
only got
necessity. That's that.
250.
I used to think that wasn't. I used to think that who cares if you have a regular hard drive or you have a solid state? No.
Yeah.
No, solid states are
Well-
fucking amazing.
Here's the thing. My OS is on a solid state. My games are on other one. The standard drive. So, and the reason I don't have my games on there because it doesn't have enough fucking room. My solid state is really fucking small. Oh, chicken noodle soup. Gonna be good. You guys like chicken noodle?
That's the beauty of having an actual tower now, though, dude, instead of a laptop. Because if you bought a laptop, you wouldn't be able to just throw an extra hard drive in. Now you can, though. I've got four hard drives currently in my PC, and 2 of them are solid states and 2 of them are original hard drives. Now the only reason my Windows is not, because yes, my Windows is not on the freaking SD, but that's because I really don't want to reinstall it. I fucking hate reinstalling Windows. I fucking hate doing anything like that.
Sometimes.
What kind of processor do you have?
i5, right?
I'll tell you. I'll tell you exactly what I got here. Do. Oh, sit my fat ass down.
No, I really can't stand reinstalling Windows. Like, I hate it. I really hate it. I can't do it. 100% can't do it.
I got an Intel Core i5.
Yeah, i5.
9400F, and it is a 1.
You looked that up, and that was like on par with the Ryzen 5 2000 series, so it was pretty good. It wasn't bad.
And it's running at 2.90 gigahertz. And my graphics card is a GTX 1660 Super.
Yeah, like you're shitting all over mine. I wouldn't even bother upgrading.
Later on, if I want to spend a little bit, because I'm not going for an Xbox again. I'm not going for a PlayStation.
He wants to put it in something nice, give it a new look. He treats his girl well.
Right?
I've got
He brings up Pornhub real nice. I mean,
what do you use your computer for?
Gaming.
That's it.
Yep.
Gaming and watching my shows. That's pretty much it.
We're all pretty simple people.
Yeah.
What do you use your shit for? Gaming.
I wouldn't upgrade that processor.
No, he needs more RAM though. He's only got like 8 gig.
Yeah, I only got 8. And it takes up a lot the way it is, so I just need to stick another. I was looking at a 16 gig, but I'm like, what would I need that for? I mean, yeah, it's nice, but I don't want to spend that super much,
You should have like 3 RAM. No, that's right. You only had the 2 RAM slots, didn't you?
2 RAM slots.
Yeah, that was really weird, actually. I remember that. I remember thinking that was super
well, because
weird.
this is an iBuyPower computer from Walmart, so I mean, you know. It's at the
Yeah,
lower end of the
I've never had a motherboard that's only got 2 RAM slots. Just saying, like it's so weird. It's really weird to me. But you probably just want to buy the exact same RAM that you have in there, chuck that right back in, and then you have compatible RAM.
Yeah.
You'll have 16 gigabytes of compatible RAM then, and then he's good. Like he's set.
You can look up what Dan got, just steal a stick, steal a stick, and put it in behind you. What? I got this RAM. Because I think he's got the same RAM that I do, but
I have heard of some problems with doing that, even if it's the same frequency. But
well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably
Are you
bring it in to
saying
make
that
sure.
you should not buy the exact same RAM and put them both in there? Is that what
no,
you're
you
saying?
should.
Yeah, I was about to
But
say you should
I'd
definitely
still-
put the exact same in there.
I'd still buy a set instead of.
Uh,
But no, it'll work. It'll work.
should
Have you got? You've only got 2 slots, so you've only got.
2 slaughters. Yep. So with these guys, I gotta find out if they have the exact same stick. So I'm gonna bring the whole tower in and be like, "You got that?" You know, make it their problem. Because I don't want to put
Are you
two
buying
different...
it from? Are you buying it from a computer store?
Yeah, just a local computer store.
Yeah,
They're
no,
local.
that's the
I've
case.
used them before, and they're good. You
If
know
that's
what
the
I mean?
case, who cares? Yeah, just bring it in. But you should be able to do it with the serial code on the side as well.
My processor is like 8 years old, and it was like a midline computer at the time,
Jamie?
and I've never seen that thing go over 80%.
Jamie,
I can play.
will remember you.
You gotta remember.
Like,
You gotta remember now. I use up a lot of memory or a lot of RAM when I use shit because I don't have a lot of RAM. So I got usually open. I got the Discord open. Steam uses a little bit of RAM. You know, that's just Steam. That's just the way it works.
Look, if you're micromanaging your RAM, you should definitely get the another stick. Like 100%. If you're micromanaging
Well, I
how
mean-
much you need to be spending.
I don't. I mean, I can't
Right.
have a bunch of windows open when I'm doing it, of course. But if I do, it will slow that bitch down.
like the graphics card does most of the work nowadays. They put it all on the graphics card instead, and a 1660 Super. If you don't want to spend a lot of money, that's probably the best you'll get at the moment. So
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've been hearing a
Yeah.
lot of
RAM.
bad things about the
the new cards.
3090.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
the Icarus
the-
was burning them out when I was seeing people were saying that when they were playing Icarus, it was the game was burning out the 30 series is. I was like, what?
I'd
Yeah.
go the AMD. The AMD series is like $1,000 cheaper, and it's got the same performance depending on the games.
Ryzen, you
The
mean?
next
I love Ryzen. I do
GPU
love
can
Ryzen.
launch 2022.
The Ryzen cores are amazing. That's what I'm running. Ryzen. I went with
Oh
the.
no, I was talking about the graphics cards.
I just sprained my leg for 10 minutes. Oh my fucking god.
Like
Uh,
the bloody AMD graphics cards are like you can get a $2,000 graphics card from them that's got the same performance as the $3,000 one, but it's more down to how the games are scripted and what they're scripted to run on.
Yeah.
Like they make one that's supposed to be run on Intel, and you lose a couple of frames, something you wouldn't notice on AMD's top one, and then somebody makes something that's scripted to run on an AMD one, and Intel loses a few frames. But when you look at it, it's like $3-4 grand for a 3090 here, and it's $2 grand for the AMD top 5. What is it? 8900, I think it is. That's what they are.
Well, I mean, I'm good with what I got. It plays pretty much mostly everything except for that fucking one game, Stu, that loves that.
Star Citizen, yeah, well.
Star Citizen.
I wasn't
Well,
even sure
I mean-
I wasn't even sure my computer would handle it, and I even bought a new core, and I was still like, oh, I don't know, if this is gonna go.
It's probably not a good time to actually do it either, because coronavirus has put the prices up through the roof. The graphics cards.
He's not doing a graphics card. He's
Well,
just doing RAM, dude.
No, I'm
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
I'm just doing the RAM.
He's just doing the
Yeah.
RAM.
Just doing the RAM.
Then why
And
not?
if
Like,
it
he's got his
comes
first
down to
payday.
it-
He's been working hard. He's got his first payday coming up. He probably just wants to buy that one stick and be
That's
like,
That exactly. Just that one stick, and I'll be good.
So I can't believe your store price though is like 110. Maybe you should check eBay. Like I hate to say it, be that guy, but maybe you should check eBay.
Well, that's 110. That's with the installation, though. If I do it myself,
What,
it's
they
just
charge
flat
110 to
price.
put the fucking dude? Putting ramen is the simplest thing in the
they
world.
no, they charge you $10 to do it if you want them to do it.
Oh, it's still $100 USD for a stick of RAM. That should probably cost you like
Yeah.
$70. Here, so that's
Like
what
if I was
50
if I
bucks
was
there.
spending $100, I'd just buy like one 16 gig of RAM stick.
Well,
You
you
could
see, I
get
was
that for
thinking
about
about that
$100,
too. I was thinking about
or the
that
2.8.
too.
Yeah,
You know, just put a 6, then I'd be good for pretty much anything. So I'd have some pretty good. But I'm unsure about getting 2 different sticks, so that's my
No,
problem.
don't
no,
get
no,
two.
you'd have to take your 8 gig out if you put a
Don't
16
get two
in there.
different sticks. Okay, so what is
It wouldn't
your
work.
when you
Like
go
even if you get
into
the same frequencies, it doesn't really balance out properly. Oh, it can, but
what you go
you
to
you
Well, I
can't
mean,
get.
I
what
guess
is it? You go to
they would know.
settings and you go to system and it should tell you what your RAM is. Display. No. About under about is it? RAM. Okay, there we go. See, I got 32 gig. I've never had a hiccup with my 32 gig, but I have 4 slots, and all 4 slots are an 8 gig stick. Of the
Well, I
identical,
got
like, because I started with 2 and I bought 2 more of the identical RAM.
yeah. I just got the 8 gig.
But no, you don't be worried about installing it, dude. It's the easiest thing in the
Oh,
world.
I've installed it myself. I've installed it before. You know what I mean? So that they were just saying that if I wanted to install, because most people they won't care to do that. But I fucking done this shit before. I'm like, okay, as long as I got the right kind of stick, you know what I mean, and that
Oh yeah,
everything's all
chucking
Gucci.
a stick of RAM in is easiest shit in the world. Fucking definitely do
Click, click, click,
that.
done.
No problem. Like you can't fuck up RAM. If you fuck up RAM, you're special.
Right. And all you do is ground yourself before fucking going inside. Make sure everything's been unplugged a while. Fucking just touch something metal, and fucking go in there and do what needs to be done.
No, just wait. If you just wait like 15 minutes before you between turning it off and turning it on with no power in it, you're fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, someone's got a mod which you can find bicycles in dumpsters. Advanced chemistry station. Pink fluffy unicorn trader. What the fuck? More zombie variations. Working trash cans. No crosshair.
Anyone to fix the fucking bow? Oh yeah.
I don't know. Elixir for when you die. To forget the death bonus. 3 times zombie spawn. Increases the zombie spawn from vanilla by 3. Oh, lure grenades to lure zombies. Sorcery.
Fucking sorcery, really?
There's chicken farm. I love chicken farm. I do love
Chicken
some.
wing, chicken wing.
You know how good it is to be able to have chickens in the game? Come on. Hot dogs and bologna. Fuck you.
Do you want the fucking pony?
No trader quests. No mobile light sources. Consumable lighting. Solar. Yeah, we've got solar. Entity titles. Acid. Telex Animal Husbandry. There you go. That's one for growing your own stuff. Yeah, I might put some of this on. Not today, but for the weekend.
Whenever you want to. I mean, fuck. Dan would probably like it. I mean, I got 2 days off or a day off tomorrow, and then I gotta go open up on the weekend. I gotta get up at 5 a.m. Fucking open that bitch up.
Yeah, at the moment I'm actually enjoying just playing again. It's a pretty good game, so it's pretty good.
It is.
It's like I just got my chemistry station going. Hells yeah. Oh no. Need to make some cobblestone blocks real quick. Cobblestone, 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 baloney. Did you ever install Fortnite?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that installed.
Yeah. We should use Fortnite at some point. That could be fun.
Yeah. I'll try to convince Dan to play with us too, but he's too much of a bitch.
He can't win, so he's not gonna. You know it. Same thing Jamie doesn't know it. If he can't shoot anybody, he'll get annoyed. He won't play. Chicken wing, hot dogs and bologna, chillin' with my homies. Apparently beds work as your bed spot now too, which I think is really awesome. Okay, my leg's not broken anymore. Oh, you can make batteries now. 4 acid. Hmm. Has that always been a thing, making your own batteries?
I don't know.
Chicken wing, hot dogs and bologna. Oh, the Icarus beta weekend starts. Oh, it's live now. Okay.
Do you have to own the game to get the beta?
Yeah, it's got to be pre-ordered for beta unless you go to like their website and sign up and shit and shit and shit. My Steam just popped up saying, Icarus live weekend starts now. Now.
What's that?
Now.
There's a link in general if you want to identify your RAM.
Oh, nice. It's not like some porn virus now, is it? Not?
Yeah, it's a porn virus, man.
I remember when I was buying mine because I wanted to super make sure that it was the exact same one. So I took the RAM out and I typed in what RAM it was into eBay with the serial number, and it literally just pops up with the exact same RAM.
Okay, I'm gonna open this now.
Get a virus from Jamie.
Alright, accept agreement. Yeah.
That should tell you everything in your computer.
Bring this up back on. Alright.
Whee! Man, I love this dirt bike. It's so cool. Wait, no one checked this house yet? Is that what that means? Hot dogs and bologna, chilling with my homies.
Yeah, it's DDR4, 8 gig. Let's see. Frequency, yeah. Uncore frequency. Channel single. Okay, 13 33.4 megahertz is the frequency. Nice. The code name of my fucking processor, Stu, is Coffee Lake.
Coffee
Fucking
Lake.
Coffee
Why does it
Lake.
need a code name anyway?
I have no idea. Oh, manufactured by Samsung.
So I'm pretty sure you want the same sized RAM sticks and the same frequency.
Well, I'll take a screenshot of this and I'll show them.
You might be better off taking the numbers off of the motherboard, but that order, I think that'll probably get you through it.
Like I said, I just typed in it on eBay, all the stuff on eBay, and it just popped right up.
Download it and give that a go, Stu. It'll take you 2 seconds.
Yeah. Just a little
Nice.
virus between friends.
I do. I'm in the middle of ransacking a house, you know, on a addictive survival game. But I will in a minute.
Thank you there. That works out perfectly.
Oh, good. Hope it's all you need.
Do 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 do. Wait, were you gonna get Icarus for you?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna get that
well.
and New World.
Is it on
It's up
sale?
to 28 supposedly.
No. How cheap is it?
30 something bucks. It's pretty cheap.
Yeah, I'll buy that.
$32 or something, I think it was. It was cheap. Like a New World's 50 something, I think, in comparison.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Oh, I wouldn't say
Way, yeah.
expensive. As new games go, it's pretty cheap, really, to be honest.
Was that on Humble?
No, it was just online. It was 10% off or whatever when you buy it. Just go to it on Steam, dude. It's just cheap on Steam.
I'm gonna buy the Final Fantasy expansion too.
Right, in
Yeah,
the
it's
Walker.
about-
Fucking right.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting that. I'm gonna probably get the collector's edition because I always upgrade to collectors, so I might just get that as a collector's edition.
See, now I'm working. I can afford my monthly fucking subscription or more, and away I go.
Oh, is that the only reason you weren't playing? I could have paid for a subscription for you if you needed it.
No, I ran, I ran out. I'm not gonna ask you to pay anybody pay my subscription. God damn it.
I just paid for mine, and I was going to unsubscribe because I wasn't on it at the moment. So I was like, ah. Then it came out, and I was like, ah, who cares? I'm gonna play it anyway. I know I will eventually.
Hey, Stu,
Well, I'm gonna be that asshole when I do. I'm gonna buy a year at a time.
Yes, Jamie.
He's like, you bought me a subscription. Look at that.
Love a go at
baby.
that. Let's do it. It's a joke. Thought about that as I was
Chicken.
doing it. Like, fuck, he'll do it.
Fucking noodle.
Just because we're living with our homie, chicken wing, chicken wing. Fuck you, goddamn Rick, chicken wing, chicken wing.
Icarus. Where is the motherfucking game?
Yeah, I'll give Icarus a go for the beta weekend. It's got apparently intense storms that they're trialing this weekend.
Says coming 20.
Yeah, for the
November.
release, but the beta's out today.
Where do I get this beta?
When you buy it, the beta. When you buy it, the beta just gets added to your thing.
Beta for what?
Huh?
Pre-order the join
No.
beta.
Oh, she's dead.
Beta for what?
Icarus
Yeah.
went live
Oh,
again.
yeah. Already? I thought it wasn't until tomorrow.
No, it's today, right now, according to Steam.
Icarus has not been officially cannot be unlocked at this time. Please check the Steam news.
You
Yeah,
get a
yeah.
beta, like it goes onto your game library, and they just add the Icarus beta to your game library when you buy it.
Yeah, there it is. Don't judge me. We'll go. Next.
Well, hello. Where'd you come from?
Wow, that is 40 gig. Have you already downloaded that?
Yeah, I might have an update now though if it's out with the new one already. If it didn't auto update for it, let me have a look. Oh, there's a zombie coming around the corner. It's probably not a good time to do it.
Yeah, I'm updating mine right now. It's a 3 gig patch.
Oh, hey, B.
So all we need is Dano. In
How's
theory.
it going?
Good.
Hey, Boot, when you're buying RAM, the frequency, the I just sent fuck.
Me, Rick.
Yeah, Rick. Sorry.
Ricardo.
You sent Rick a fuck?
Yeah,
He
I sent
me
Rick
a fuck.
I sent
A
Rick
virus fuck.
CPU Z so he can check what RAM he has.
Oh my
it's
god,
him-
this shotgun's so inaccurate.
Do you mind having a quick look in CPU Z and just see in memory if that's got everything he would need to take him to the computer shop so he doesn't have to pull his RAM out? I'm pretty sure it does, but I don't want him to get down there and, you know.
Well, because I want to get the same frequency and shit like that. I'm just going with another 8 gig stick, and
Well, generally speaking, it's not really a good idea to try to run 2 different sticks. I mean, ideally you'd get a matched pair.
yeah, and that's what
Uh,
I was trying to go for.
That's what I said. But
yeah, but it doesn't work like that. You can't just go buy another stick and then stick it in. Like it's got to be you buy the match pair together at the same time.
Unless I buy 116.
I mean, you could buy the same exact model memory, and it could work, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work well.
Yeah.
As in, like,
Well-
it may function, but it might be the performance could be way fucking worse
Shit,
than what
yeah.
the rated spec is, and it might, like, there's just a lot of problems when you're dealing with
Mine worked
memory like
out
that. No,
when I bought
like I said,
mine. I bought the
it might
exact
work
same.
fine.
I put the code in and I bought mine that way, and it worked fine. My new one was great.
So
Well,
what do you
you can.
suggest?
I've had
Just
success,
get-
but it's hit or miss.
Just get like 16 gig, you think?
No, go for your 8 gig. It's way cheaper.
No.
And I don't think you're gonna have a problem. You'd be the most unluckiest person in the world if you have a problem with it.
Hey, I am very unlucky, so you be quiet.
what point of hertz was it that you have to overclock past in DDR4?
The unluckiest person in the world. So it was like, someone just called me.
Well, for DDR4, the standard clock rate is, I believe it's 2400 megahertz is the standard. But most of the memory models that you'll find right now are like 3200. So that's overclock.
Can't hear you, sweetie.
So you actually have to overclock your RAM then, or do they? You'd have to do.
Oh,
it.
they have an XMP profile you enable in the BIOS.
Yeah, yeah.
Generally speaking,
Yeah, give me.
Pretty
a
much,
second,
I think I'm just gonna let them do it.
overclocking your memory means that you're overclocking it past what that module's rated speed is. So if you buy a couple of sticks of memory and they're rated for 3200 megahertz, if you run them at 3200 megahertz, you're not overclocking the RAM, but in almost all those scenarios, you're going to be overclocking your motherboard. The bus on the motherboard will have to get overclocked.
I thought the RAM was limited to like 3200, and if you got
No.
like 4000 megahertz and you wanted to actually access the extra 800, you had to overclock through your BIOS.
No. So if you buy a kit of memory that's rated for 4000 megahertz, and there is a lot of issues with depending on which manufacturer you buy it from and stuff like that, and like also the compatibility between motherboards. I mean, it's complex, but at the end of the day, if you buy a stick of memory or a group of memory, a couple sticks of memory, say you buy a dual channel kit, and they're rated for 4000 megahertz, generally speaking, it's not going to boot at that speed. It's going to boot at whatever the base is for that chipset. In which case, most instances, it's going to be 2400 megahertz is what it's going to post at. I believe my memory is off a little bit, so it could be like 2800 megahertz. I can't remember. I think it's somewhere. It's either 24 or 28. It'll boot at. And anything over base for the motherboard is considered technically an overclock. But the difference is that if the memory is rated for 4000, that means the memory actually has an XMP profile on the memory that when the computer boots and you go into the BIOS, it's just a drop down option in the XMP profile list of which profile you want to load. And the 4000 megahertz is almost always the first XMP profile in there. So you just choose that XMP profile and restart, and if your motherboard can actually handle that kind of a big overclock, it'll boot at that speed. But not all motherboards are capable of that, which is why when you buy memory that's overclocked like that, you always check the motherboard manufacturer list. Even though that's not all inclusive, if you buy that memory and put it in a motherboard that's not on their QOL list, you're basically taking the crapshoot. Like you're the one that's like, okay, it should work, but I'm the guinea pig that's testing it because there's no data sheet on it.
And there you go,
It
James.
may post, it may not. You might only be able to run it at 3800 megahertz, which would be a manual clock at that time, unless there's an XME profile for that stick. Because a lot of times, there's usually up to, I think it can have up to 4 XMB profiles loaded that the manufacturer put on the stick. So you might be able to choose between like XMB profile 1 might be 4000, but the next one might be 3800 and then 3600 and 3200, right? So you can, if 4000 doesn't boot for your motherboard, you'd have to drop it down to like 38 and try that and so on.
Like I said, I'll just bring it in, have them fucking check it out so we can get everything.
The problem is if you don't know any of the people that work there, man, I'd be careful. That's all I'm saying. Like, I don't know anything. They could be a great place. They could be. I don't
Well,
know.
the thing is, though,
But there's a lot of fucking scammers out there. Is all I'm saying.
There's warranty on it, so if anything goes wrong, they're responsible.
Again, like your mileage, like if you know the company's reputable, then great. I'm just saying, like where I live, there's a lot of shady motherfuckers.
I forgot where you live again, Booty.
He lives in the boondocks.
No, I live in the Twin Ports, the Superior area, Wisconsin, Minnesota.
You pretty much got to get DDR4. Worry about how many megahertz it does, and worry about the clock speed.
And that's what I shall do.
2 8 gigs.
Yeah, what is the Icarus doing? Is there an update for it?
I wouldn't. Personally, I wouldn't recommend anything under 3200 megahertz. But do you know what the model number for your memory is that you have currently?
With that.
That's
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure CPU-Z doesn't actually give you that. No.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, I just started my update for Icarus. I just realized there was an update. How big is it? How big was yours, Boots?
I got a 40 gig
three
download.
gigs.
Yeah, mine's 3, yeah.
Oh no, it's down 17.
Mine's 3 gig.
Oh yeah, 40 gig installed.
Meow.
I'm gonna eat my soup real quick, and I'll be right back.
No. And he's eating his soup like he's never done before.
Soup is fucking delicious, especially my
Now
soup.
that you have some money to spend, we're running a 10% off sale for the rest of the day. You might want to get some antibiotics for that.
This bitch is always telling me to get antibiotics. I wonder what she's trying to say.
He's like, sir, you need to get yourself checked out.
Pretty much. She always says it too. Like, always freaking says it.
Thanks, son. I knew you wouldn't let me down.
No, Jenny. In here, she's all like, you need to get that checked out. Yeah, no conditions on me, so I don't know what it is either. It crushes me.
My will endowment is endowing my spirit.
That's why I
Well,
always.
the Icarus website says that the new beta weekend doesn't start till the 11th to the 12th. It's not even the 11th yet.
I got a Steam announcement right here. Icarus event. Icarus.
Okay, so why don't
Has
you
it-
log out and see if Icarus is working? That'd be so simple.
I'm updating it right now.
Cool. What did your mother have to say?
Same old shit. How we had a lockdown. Blah blah blah
We
blah.
are tomorrow, hopefully.
Yeah.
I'll believe it when I see it.
There. That's what popped up on my PC. On my laptop. Auto shotgun, mining helmet, connectors, pump shotgun, Nova. What the hell's a Nova? Must be a car, right?
You could just ask the bloke at the computer store if he can put the RAM in front of you too. That'd be pretty easy.
Oh yeah, I'll have. Look, I definitely stand there and watch when they do shit. I know they don't like it, but Tough Titty said they're fucking giddy.
Like, hey, can you show me how to put the RAM in?
Act all dumb. I don't know how it's done.
Mind if I watch?
Alright, I'll be right back.
It's not that big of a deal. Putting RAM in is easy. It's like the easiest thing you can possibly fucking do.
Well, if he wants it on somebody else's warranty,
Thanks for the business.
for
We're open from
God
dawn
knows
to
what reason.
dusk, since, we don't.
Well, if it's warranty, he'll probably have a sticker on his thing that says that he's gotta let someone
Oh.
else.
I've seen people fuck up installing memory, dude. It's possible. It's rare, but you'd be surprised. I've seen some of the shit that I've seen. Oh, dude. When I worked, my friend worked for the high school.
Fuck the motherboard.
You sent me a picture of what one of the teachers. One of the teachers took a floppy disk and opened up it had a CD drive in it, in the laptop, and they opened up the CD drive, pulled the tray out, put the floppy disk on the tray, and tried jamming it into the fucking laptop. There's some dumb motherfuckers out there.
Why are you gonna call me out like that? I only did it one time.
Well, I went to do a certificate in networking. I went into the classroom and I didn't know anything about computers at fucking all. And I sat down at the desk and there was a button on the front of the computer. And I hit the button and it was a case eject button. And it's spring loaded, so it just shoots the case off the top of the fucking thing, and the monitor was sitting on top of the case. So yeah, that was my first action as I walked in the classroom. I had to catch the monitor. Case launched it.
Was it an LCD monitor or was it like a big old CRT?
Looked like one of those old CRTs. Probably was an old CRT.
Well, because the CRTs are like big and square and heavy.
Oh no, not one of those. Yeah,
Because if it would have been one of those, I don't think it would have been able to get launched.
Yeah, she didn't get
Yeah, it
launched.
was.
It was one of those. It didn't go anywhere.
Hey, Stu.
Remember me if you need medical supplies.
Yes.
When you go into that cave and you go down that hatch where you kill the frogs,
Yeah.
how do I get that hatch to show up?
Well, for one, it's not a hatch. It's part of the cave. So you go back to you go to the back of the starting area, and there's a cave there. Go into that cave, and then there's some barricades that you break down, and then the frogs are at the back of that area with the behind the barricades.
Yep, I went back there, but up the top in the corner there's a hole, and it says too big for me to fit through.
Oh, that's where the dude is. Okay, so you gotta play hide and seek with the kid. Don't piss him off, or he won't play hide and seek, and he'll show you the door. That leads you down to that where you get the petrifying spear from the dude if you wrench it out of his chest.
Yep.
In other words, Jamie, you need to learn to talk to NPCs.
I have been,
And also, did you ask? What did you say, Jamie, about the memory? You said something about CPU-Z.
It's in general. I just pasted CPU-Z in there and wanted to know if it had all the details that it needed. If he hadn't got another 8 gig stick of RAM, I warned him that it might not work.
I don't see anything
Better
in
off
general from
buying
you.
it
Oh,
16.
no. You sent a link to
Yeah, a link.
CPU-Z.
Yeah.
But was that a question for me? I'm confused.
Give me a sec.
'Cause
Do
I
you
don't
use-
need the link. I already have it.
Oh, okay.
Or
Yeah.
I don't know why you were sending me the link.
Yeah, I was just wondering in the memory section if it had all the details he'll need if he wanted to do the gamble. And he's already been told to get to 8 gig sticks.
Yeah, it's in there. It's in there.
Yeah.
When you open up the CPU-Z, you go to the SPD tab. Then you have to pick there's a drop down where you have to pick the slots. Because generally speaking, most likely he doesn't have all 4 slots populated. For example, on my motherboard, if you're only running 2 sticks, it wants you to have them populated in slots 2 and 4. So my slot 1 and 3 don't have anything in them.
He's only got 2 channels. He doesn't have 2 channels. He's only got
You mean his motherboard only has 2 slots?
2 slots, and I assume it's 1 channel?
Well, if there's only 2 slots, then yes, 1 channel.
Yeah.
Well, only 1 channel pair. So yeah, it is dual channel. It's just you're only running 1-to-1 channel. There's only 2 sticks. You're basically that's okay. So 1 channel uses 2 sticks. So if you have 4 slots on your motherboard, on most current gen motherboards, anyways, they're pretty much all current ones that you'll find right now that are new. If it's 4 slots, that means you got 2 channels of dual that you can populate with dual channel memory. So if you have all 4 slots populated, you'd be running 2 different dual channel pairs.
Yep.
And for a little while there, Intel was being cheeky and like, ooh, they had 6 slots on their motherboards and you could run triple channel memory. Yeah, that didn't last very long.
People don't want your triple channel memory.
Which the Intel did because they tried to one-up AMD. And I'm sure the memory manufacturers were probably like, yay, we get to sell more memory. Because people have to buy a triple channel kit instead of a dual channel kit.
Did your mum say whether your dad had the shot yet?
And I'm sure the
Yeah.
motherboard manufacturers
Send me
were
a
like,
message
oh
saying you
man.
got it. So when do you go for your Pfizer jab, Jamie?
Monday.
Monday. Well, here's no blood clotting, right?
Yep. Oh, I gotta go steal that fucking shovel.
Shovel, are you burying yourself?
Totally.
Gotta dig my hole. I know no one else is gonna do it. Yeah, exercise bikes give mechanical parts. It's kind of cool. I did not know that. Coffee maker. Oh, yeah. Unmade coffee. Ew.
I think it's ready.
What's ready?
Icarus.
Have a look.
You just have to turn your head.
No, it's not ready yet.
Oh. What's that screen in the middle of your thing?
That's the event that I was showing.
Right. Yep. I got you.
Do 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 do. Kill, 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 murder, kill.
Whereabouts was the wolf too? It's a wolf mission here.
The wolf is Iberfin.
Ah, okay.
Oh, antibiotics, nice.
I got some bad news for you, Stu.
Yeah?
Yeah, you have to get the jab. Otherwise, all of your pets are going to have little tiny chest bursting aliens that are going to pop out and hug you on the face and suck your blood and then turn you into one of them. But only ickier and grosser looking. Sound familiar?
So you're telling me one of my favorite franchises is a Think now? Like, I'm okay with this, kind of. Strangely, really okay with this. Like, as horrifying as it would be if aliens were running around the
You're
street
like, I'll take my chances.
like, you've seen AVP 2, right? Where they get out and they're running around the street eating people, and the little girls like looking out the window at the monster and that, and it's an alien and all that sort of stuff. You saw that one, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, AVP 2. That's what I was thinking. Like, that's what I just literally just straight up imagined AVP 2 happening. I'm like, yes, yes.
Right.
Like, I'll take it. I'll fucking take it, and I'll run with it. No, no, no. Why won't you die? Oh, by the way, they added a new class in Aliens 2 I want to have a look at. The Phalanx.
In Fireteam Elite?
Yeah. He uses a shield, apparently.
They added a new class?
Yeah. The Phalanx. He's part of the Season 1 package.
Wait. It's already live now?
Yeah, apparently. From what I saw on IGN's news yesterday, like, I could probably get on there and I probably can't find it, but, you know, IGN says it's out.
So the wolf's up the ladder in that room up there, is he? The big guy.
Are you talking about Ibfin? Like, which wolf are you talking about? Are you talking about Ibfin? Because he's at the start. As you walk in, Ibfin's right there, talking to an elf that you got to help. If you help that elf, you'll get some XP.
Oh yeah, Steve does say that they...
Oh no,
Didn't
there's a
know.
mission for the wolf, not the wolf that he summons.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't do his shit.
Okay.
Because they all die anyway, unless you got them as part of your party.
They have 4 new weapons as well.
What, 40? Did you say 40?
4.
Oh my god, I'm about to say yes! You guys! Fuck yeah!
40.
Charge!
No, just 4, not 40.
Thanks, buddy. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, we're probably talking about playing Icarus soon. But yeah, I wouldn't mind trying out the new Phalanx. I think he looks like a fun character. He looks like right up Jamie's alley because he's tanky as hell, lots of health.
Oh yeah, is that right up Jamie's alley?
Jamie likes tanks. Oh my god, is that more than one zombie or that reach just insane? Yeah, that's an insane reach.
Oh, did you see the humble bundle?
Yeah, it was shit. The only thing I liked out of it was that fortified or something. I always get really unhappy though.
I thought Atomic Crops looked like it would be fun.
Which one was that?
Atomic Crops?
Tomacrops. No, I didn't look at that properly. I redeemed it all. Um,
Yeah, Atomic Crops is it's kind of, I don't know. Atomic Crops, I've seen gameplay of it, and I wanted to get it before, I just never bought it, and now I got it for free, so I don't have to pay for it.
well, that fortified's multiplayer. That fort.
And then
whatever
if
thing.
you read the reviews for Not for Broadcast, dude, that has insane reviews on it. Like, it's supposedly really, really, really good.
What the
And I
hell?
was gonna download it and try it, but it was like
Oh
it's
my
like
god.
70 gigabytes, dude. And so I was like, holy crap, 70 gigs. I'll download that some other time and play it. Neon
Not
Abyss
for
is good
broadcast
as well.
was. Not for broadcast was, or the other one was.
Not for broadcast. It's like 60 or 70 gigs. But I read the Steam reviews on it, and it had really, really good reviews. A lot of people really liked Not for Broadcast. Neon Abyss is a fairly highly rated roguelike, so I was happy to get that one. The PGA Tour is dumb. Like, I don't like golf, so I'll never play that.
Not unvaccinated.
Can go on holiday.
No, can leave their house. The unvaccinated still apparently have to stay home.
I say that's just
Vegas
propaganda.
Sorcery
No, Gladys
looked
just
like
said-
it was a cheap game, but Vegas Sorcery actually looked like something I'd actually play, though.
Yeah.
Even though it doesn't look like it's a great game, it does look like something I'd actually install and play. Whereas most games I get from Humble, it's like would not play, would not even install.
Yeah, that fortified though, that's multiplayer too. I figured out. So
Fort, you mean Fort Triumph? You mean?
yeah, Fort Triumph or whatever. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
multiplayer.
that one looked okay. Yeah, it looked okay. Didn't look great, but it looked okay. I think, for me personally, I think Atomic Crops and Not for Broadcast are probably the two best ones for me. Even though I know Neon Abyss is really good, I don't put a lot of time into the roguelikes. I just don't. Which is I'd probably install it and play it, but I don't think I'd get far in it or beat it.
Really depends on the roguelike for me, to be honest.
Yeah, like I like Risk of Rain. I played a lot of Risk of Rain.
We also all played one together recently that was amazing. Well, which one was that? Oh, Hammerfall. Hammerfall's a roguelike, RPG roguelike sort of thing. It was great.
Oh, you mean Heroes of Hammerwatch?
Yeah. That was awesome. Like, that was really, really good. I loved Hammerwatch.
Yeah, Heroes of Hammerwatch is really good. They did a really good job of not only the UI was really good, but like the engine was really good. You know, really consistent. Wasn't any like insane glitches or anything like that. They did a really good job with it. It was polished. It was fairly well balanced.
Yeah, I thought he
The
was
only thing I wish,
worth it.
the only thing I feel like Heroes of Hammerwatch really needed was like a more diverse, engaging in-game system. Whereas like what they have right now is just, I don't know. It's a lot of content for what the type of game it is. So I guess I really can't complain. But once you beat all of the content, like for me personally, like the drive to continue pushing higher new game is just.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
didn't get much on that. Like the higher new game stuff, really, it needed a little bit more incentive to push higher new game, other than
Right,
like,
exactly. Right. Exactly. That's my point. Is that I like the game the way it is right now, and it just needs that something extra. It's like imagine playing like Path of Exile and getting through all 10 acts, but then there being no end game. Whereas like right now in Path of Exile, like you have all 10 acts plus you have the end game mapping system, which is just crazy. Not to put this on the same scale of Path of Exile because they're obviously two completely different games, two different developing team, different size developers. But I'm just saying, like, if I could ask for something more, it would be to have something end game that gives you a little bit more diversity.
PoE was also like exceptional for its time.
Yeah. Oh, it still is. For the type of game it is, there's nothing out there right now that beats it. In my opinion.
You're not wrong. It's exceptionally good for its time. Like there's nothing quite like it. I'm not really sure. Like if I was gonna play something Diablo-esque, yeah, it's pretty much that, right? Like there's not much to pick from.
Well, you could play Diablo 3 or Diablo 4 if
Yeah,
and or when that
how
comes
many
out.
times do you want to play fucking Diablo 3 though?
You can play Wilson, which I wouldn't though, because it's crap. Another good one that's out right now in the same vein of Path of Exile that I think is still pretty good and relevant is Grim Dawn. That's really good.
Yeah, Grim Dawn. True, I didn't think about Grim Dawn.
I mean, once Path of Exile 2 comes out, Grim Dawn's kind of going to be lacking. So I don't know if the Grim Dawn developers plan on making another iteration of Grim
I think
Dawn
they're done,
and
really.
improving on it. But yeah, I don't think they're gonna, but I could be wrong. I never researched the developer to see what their plans are.
Like I think they're done. Like Grim Dawn looks like they're done to me. Like that's what I'd say. Walson looks really interesting, but not my type of game.
And then the next up and coming one is my friend was just playing it the other day, and I asked him, Last Epoch. My friend's already was playing it.
Oh, you got your
And
last Epoch. You've been wanting to play that for a while.
Well, I don't have it. He does. He has it. He was playing it, and I sent him a message on Steam. Yeah, yesterday actually. Or no, I sent it to him a couple days ago, but he just replied to me yesterday because he didn't see it at the time. And he said the game is shaping up to be pretty good, but there's no multiplayer yet until later this year, probably.
That's a
And
make or
it's on
break
the.
for
I
that
saw.
kind of game, though.
Yeah, the multiplayer was on the roadmap, and I knew that it was on the roadmap for sometime this year. And so, like, I wasn't sure when this year, so I wasn't sure if it was in yet or not. I didn't ask him about it. It was just something he said in his message. He's like, no multiplayer yet until later this year. So once they get that
That's a
in,
witch at your
yeah,
house, Dan.
and that's the reason why I haven't picked up Last Epoch yet. Not because I don't think the game's good, because I do think it's good. The problem is that it's just so far behind in development compared to Path of Exile. It's just I don't have any reason to want to play it. Not when I can play Path of Exile not only for free, but I do have some money invested in Path of Exile for stash tabs. So there's that. So like
Yeah,
I
Rick did
do have a
too.
reason to play.
Rick did too. He bought stash tabs on it or something. Or was it stash tabs or was it sale
Well,
tabs or something?
he bought stash tabs on the Xbox version. I know. Did he?
I've
Did you? Is he here?
rebought the same stuff multiple times. He's got himself definitely muted.
Yeah, I see that.
But I've rebought the same game multiple times. Like look at Divinity 2, I've got it on Switch,
Yeah.
PC, Xbox. I would look at XCOM 2, I've got it on Switch. You know, same thing. I got Switch on all three, XCOM 2 on all three because I love XCOM. Wish XCOM had a multiplayer. That would be so good. When Rick ends up back here, someone needs to tell him he had a witch at his house.
A witch?
Yeah, there was a witch at his house. A screamer. Him and Dano's base had a screamer trying to break its way in. I shot it, but doesn't mean it didn't scream. I didn't hear it scream, but doesn't mean it didn't. Come on, I need this money. I just want to sell the box for a
Are you talking about in 7 Days to Die?
Yeah, 7 Days to Die. Yeah, they're playing.
There's witches in that game?
Yeah, the screamers, dude.
Oh, the screamers. That's right.
Yeah, they summon hordes. Tier 3 fetch complete.
When you said witch, I had something else completely different in my mind. I was thinking like like an actual witch that was like casting spells and shit. I'm like, what the fuck are you on?
Oh yeah. No, like they had they get attracted by heat. So I'm guessing they have like a
No,
lot of
yeah,
furnaces
I
on or
remember
something.
now.
Maybe a
It just took a
workbench.
second. Just like in Left 4 Dead, right? Wasn't there screamers in Left 4 Dead?
There's some in 7 Days. Well, was he? I remember the guy with the microphones.
Yeah, but in Left 4 Dead, it was like the witches that were like crying and
Oh yeah,
sniffling, and
yeah,
then
with the
you
big
get closer, and
claws, and you'd piss them
yeah,
off and they'd wreck your group. I remember
and they
them
would
now.
cry and yeah, but they'd also cry and summon a horde,
One of them
didn't they?
alone would just. I don't know if they
Didn't
summoned.
they? Didn't they cry and summon a horde?
No, I don't think they
Maybe,
summon the horde. I think they just
or
wrecked
maybe
you.
it was it's just, or maybe it's just like usually when you aggro them, you already have a horde on you, and so it's just salt on the wound, right? I don't
And
know.
that one witch that you piss off like can wreck you. Like it can really wreck everybody around you and you.
Yeah, they just did a lot of damage. I remember that. You had to have like everybody on your team with a shotgun to pump her, give her a good pumping.
Oh, I have enough. Finally, yes. Second solar panel. Bling bling.
Thanks for letting me take care of you. And tell your friends.
Can't believe I sprained my leg again. So my Carissa update is pause because it's got corrupted files apparently. What the hell?
Mine pauses whenever, like, if you don't have the settings set up right and you're playing another game, it'll pause your download.
Can't was saying I've got to set the download while I have something else downloading if I tell it to.
Oh, okay. Right. It's in the settings. I had to change that on mine like a month ago because it kept on pausing on me.
Mine literally just said pause because of corrupted files. I was like, what?
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
didn't have that problem. Mine's already done.
Might have to hop off and check it. How close
Apparently,
is yours,
Travis and
Jamie?
Midgard had an update too.
Yeah, that was a few days ago though, was it? Or was it today? A new one?
Well, I don't know. I just have it in my list of. I don't know when the update was released. It's just I had it in my list on Steam updates. The thing is that it needs to update anyways. You're not wrong though. I definitely want to check out Avorion again. Now that they've updated that with some cool updates.
Vorian looks like it's going to be great. I can't wait to play that again. I just paid for a server in 7 days though, so I'm getting the most out of that as well.
Does that company that you're renting that server from, do they let you swap servers to different games or not?
They did, and I swapped it to Cryo for, I think, is what I ended up doing. But I'm not going back through them again because I don't remember what happened. But I
No,
got
I'm
the
talking about the
profile.
company that you have the 7 days server with. I mean,
Oh no, yeah, this one does. Nitrado does. But they don't have a Varion. It's one of the servers you can pick.
oh, they don't have Avorion, huh?
Oh, they didn't anyway. They might have now.
That's the company that you're going through is Nitrado?
Yeah, Nitrado. I like Nitrado. I've got a long history with them. They're a pretty damn good company,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah, I've used Nitrado before. There's a couple other companies I've used that were good. Like, I haven't ever used a hosting company that I had a bad experience with. It's just some of them were more expensive than others, and that's pretty much it.
My Avion experience has really tainted my my like for it all, because that was pretty shit.
What?
Remember they all just kept going, oh, you need to buy more RAM, you need to buy more RAM on the server, and they kept
Oh,
upgrading the
yeah,
RAM.
yeah.
And then,
Well, Avorion is a pretty server intensive application and memory intensive, and I thought for sure, like, if you look at the specs of what Avorion needs to run well, like what they were trying to sell you was not adequate for like the price. Like the price that they're renting it for was like not adequate for the hardware required for that game.
it was so shit.
So they were definitely giving you the runaround, the whole bait and switch of like, oh, we get this, and then you get it, and they're like, oh, but oh well, then they cut you off, and then it's like, oh, but for an extra amount of money, you can, that's the bait and switch, dude. They definitely pulled the fast one.
Avarion was good though. I really enjoyed Avarion. Like that was that little spaceship command game that really sparkled. It was a heaps good game.
But that wasn't Nitrado that did that, was it?
No, that was Gee, I can't remember who they were now. Oh, that's right. And they got me with an auto renew as well. That I cancelled it like 2 weeks before it auto renewed, but it still auto renewed for some reason. That's what really pissed me off. Which would have been fine if I was still playing Avorion at the time.
Yeah, they have a Vorian on Nitrado.
Yeah, good.
They also have
didn't
Astroneer,
before. They
too.
didn't before though.
They have Astroneer as well. That's pretty cool. They have Don't Starve Together. They got a whole bunch of different Factorio. Okay. Imperion. They got a Eco. Like they got a whole. They got like everything.
I've got it all.
Holy shit.
I got just the job for someone. Okay, be careful and try not to get yourself killed.
Oh, package. Okay, that's on the beta finished, ready to start.
So which package did you go with for Nitrado? Is it like a $5? Is it? Are you being billed in U.S. dollars or is it in Australian dollars?
They bill you in Australian. They got Australian currency on there. It was like I bought the cheapest one for 7 days though, just to run 7 days for a while. I usually do that when I want to play 7 days. I just get a cheap 4-man server. Because usually
Well,
you
I'm
won't
looking
have.
on the list. Oh, AUD. They do have AUD on the list. Okay, there it is. They just didn't have the Australian flag on there. So you're playing with the cheapest server,
Yeah, right now.
which is like $6.63 AUD.
Yep.
For 4 slots.
Yep.
Damn,
Like I'm looking at the Vorian right now, so I'm not. I'm just not. I'm not sure if these translate to what you can get for 7 days or not. But like using Vorian as the base game, they have 4 different packages. They have the probe, the fighting ship, the mothership, and then they have custom. Which custom means like you can. I'm assuming you can pick different things, but looks like the mothership one is almost $26 AUD.
But the thing is, I've never had that RAM issue with Nitrado, so if Nitrado offering an Avion servers, yeah, I'd probably get one. Because I do love the way that they host. And they're really nice too when they talk to you. Like, that's alright, you can have it. It's cool.
It's just weird to me because like it doesn't make sense. How can they say, oh, it's this amount of slots? Like how much memory you need is relevant, but they don't like that's none of that's they don't have that any of that in there.
Nitrado don't do memory really. They don't.
Right, but like I don't know how they're making money, but when you buy your servers, do you get the Sydney server or Singapore or where do
Sydney.
you,
I
where do
get
you go
Sydney.
to? Okay.
But the boys' ping is pretty good. Yeah, we're going to be doing Icarus. Jamie's downloading it.
Oh yeah, I see. So they do have the game, but they may not have servers near you. That was the issue.
That's a nice house.
Yep, this is the rich man's place. And they got a solar bank on the roof.
Yeah, but they don't rent
Yeah, so it looks like Frankfurt, Germany is the closest place that they, or is the only place that they have
right there.
Avorian servers. That's weird. Like you can't even get an Avorian server in New York or anywhere in the States. The only place is Germany. That's so fucking strange.
Yeah, that's right. It was in Germany, and like because I had a Sydney server, I couldn't get it. That's my problem. I remember now that you're talking about it. Like I could buy another one in Germany and then have it in Germany, but I can't swap my Sydney one to it. He's not there anymore. I don't know. You just said.
Outback Gamer. His name's Outback Gamer.
That's what he. Yeah.
His name is Outback Gamer.
Yo, keep up the good work. Yeah, he's got Outback Gamer as well. Maybe I should trademark myself.
You have to pay for it.
Yeah,
I'm not saying no. I just said you have to go on copyright.
Looks like my average ping to Frankfurt is 128 ms. That's not too bad. Not great, but it's not bad.
I
It's
could
not
buy a
terrible.
$6 one though, and just have it up and going again.
Server.
Yeah, for Avorian. Because Avorian just had a patch. The space one that we had the ancient ships in that we played all that time.
I'm gonna look through the list and see what they got for other companies that might have
Nah,
a better
not right
located
now.
server.
I'm not doing it right now. I'm on here right now, so I'm happy at the moment.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on right now to play.
We got Icarus this weekend. We got
Like
Divinity.
Got your birthday.
Got my birthday, yeah. And we're just waiting for Dan to get home, and then we're probably all gonna jump on Divinity.
You hope.
Oh, that server that you had it through, was that through GTX Gaming?
Yeah,
Or was it
GTS.
Citadel server?
GTS, yep. GTS, that's the one.
GTX.
GTX or whatever, yeah.
That's your graphics card.
No,
Please
that's
give
the
me-
server. That's where I had the Avion server through. Remember how they kept saying that I ran out of RAM and I'm gonna need more RAM? They kept locking the server constantly.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And if you want to play now, you're gonna have to pay more.
How much more? $35 extra. What?
It was such a scammy thing.
Well, I told them they were scammers.
And the thing is, they know they have your server locked behind a wall, and so it's like, well, if you're gonna want to play, you gotta spend the money, and that's pretty shit. I hated it.
It was weird. Something went wrong. Probably your VPN.
No, it wasn't a VPN. The server, Avorion had memory issues. That's why we were reading the latest patch notes that they've been fixing its memory issues. That's what we were reading, and it was like, oh, okay, well, obviously they knew.
Fair enough.
$7 for that. I'll just scrap that. Food. Use. Use another assault rifle. Arrows. Just scrap them. Scrap them. Yep.
A very important question. Do you want to date
My avatar. She's a star. And she's hotter than reality by far. Meet my avatar.
Perception check. Yeah.
Roll a d6. Get down.
Down with the bad self. Down.
Nearly level.
Oh,
Oh, Jam Jam is there.
Yeah.
How close is your download, Jam Jam? Our updates are done.
be about half an hour.
That's pretty good, actually.
I don't know if there's an update after that. Though.
Shouldn't be, because you're downloading the first copy.
Yep.
Your perception check. Roll a d6.
Wow. So they charge an extra $6.89 if you want to have your server hosted in Australia or Singapore through low.ms. All their other servers, it's instant and free. But if you want Australia or Singapore, they charge almost an extra $7 a month. What a load of shit!
Yeah, welcome to my life.
Just because of where the server's located. I mean, I guess that makes sense. I mean, maybe server space there is expensive. I don't fucking know.
And you pay it because, you know, what else choices have you got? Ooh, what have we got in here? Ooh, laser sight, nice. Scrap that, chuck them out, pick up that. Chuck that out, pick up that. Probably drink that. Take that. Scrap that, take that. Scrap. Scrap. Hello guys. Having a little nap, are we?
Ooh, 14 minutes.
Nice. I'll go visit this trader and log out then. Get ready for IKEA race. Pretty close. 14 minutes. So enough time for me to visit the trader, sell up.
Grab a drink, sit back down. And we swapped to the dressing gown now that we're inside. It's a lovely outside though. I think it's a beautiful day. You know what I can't get over? How pretty that magnolia tree is. Ooh.
Yeah, it's a good magnolia tree.
Yeah, I love it so much. I want to get it a pot double that size.
Remember repotting magnolias hurt some. I haven't killed Princess yet. I should probably go kill Princess and get the super corn.
It does hurt them, but you know, we'll work together and we won't tease the roots. You know what I mean? We just won't tease the roots because that's what hurts.
Fuck. I need a shovel.
And obviously, I'm not going to pot them till winter. You know what I mean? I'm going to pot them when they're asleep. I'm not going to pot them when they're awake.
Oh my god, I found a shovel. Stuart! No, it's an ore. The boat ore. Fuck my. Where the fuck is the shovel?
There's a couple of shovels.
Hey Jamie,
Yeah,
out of
all in the-
interest, do you have a ute or access to a ute/trailer?
I have a trailer.
Sweet.
What the hell's a ute?
A ute. I don't know what you guys call it. It's got a tray on the back of it. It's generally a two-seater vehicle. Stuart's saying it's a pickup truck to you guys.
Yeah, we pick up truck.
Yeah.
It's got a flatbed where you can put stuff in the back.
Yes, a ute. Yes.
Yes. Here in the States, we call that a truck.
Well, hi, I'm Australian. We call it a ute.
If you wanted to get technical here, if you want to be very specific, you'd be like, "Hey, do you have a pickup truck?"
I think it's called a pickup truck for you guys. Yeah.
Yeah, but like most people just refer to them as a truck.
Well, in
Probably because
Australia,
it's so
they're
common.
called a ute, and they're called utes in
Almost-
the paper. And if you Google it, you can't Google a pickup truck. You pick.
Well, I'm
you
just
Google
saying,
ute.
like, it might be different just because of the fact that in the States, like, over half the vehicles you'll see on the road is a pickup truck because it's like the American thing where
yeah,
like
yeah.
everybody's got to have their pickup truck.
Well, all the farmers are the same here. We're getting a ute next, but I just love my Holden Commodore too much to trade it in for a ute right now. I keep asking the mechanic, I keep asking how many years does she have, and he keeps saying many, many years. Her last owner was a really good owner, and we're really good owners.
When you get your ute, what you got to have Stu do is put a big tarp in the back of the ute and fill it up with water and make your own
Bitch,
redneck
I'm
hot dog.
already there. I'm already there. Like, you fucking know I'm doing that. You know I'm doing that. I am 100% doing that. Not even a question. I am gonna have my bogan bathtub. Hell yeah.
Is that what they call them there? Bogan bathtub?
No, I will. I will call it a bogan bathtub. But no, that's good, Jamie, because I need to get some of my plants bigger pots, but before I do that and let them grow to their 3 meters, I need to have a way to move them if we ever have to move. So that's 2 people I can badger for their trailers or help or something. It's basically just 3 trees. But that's good. I'll probably have a ute before them. I'll probably have
Are
a
you
ute.
guys planning on moving?
When all the animals fizzle out, yeah. 100%.
Me too.
I don't know. No idea. Away from here. No
Fair
idea.
enough.
No idea. I'm just miserable in this house. You know this house is ugly as fuck. The only decent thing about it is its backyard. But we're not having any more baby animals unless they're accidents. And then
Accident.
They happen. We had this chook and she disappeared for just 3 days. Just 3 days, so we didn't worry. We're like, oh yeah, we better find her tomorrow. And we said that as we were walking out to the car. We're like, oh yeah, we'll find her tomorrow. This is day 3 of her missing. She's gone in for her hard sit. Anyway, we're walking out to the car and then I hear beep, 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 beep. And I'll be fucked. At the front of my bonnet, there is a tyre on the floor so that I don't run into the shed bit. So there, behind that tyre was a chicken who laid 16 eggs. And they all fucking hatched. All of them were hatching.
She is a busy little bitch.
She was. She was so sneaky, we had no idea. Like I said, it was the middle of the night. It was pitch black. Went to take Stuart to work, and we're just discussing her. And then we can hear the peep, peep, peep. And, you know, Stu thought it was just the chook. Yeah. And I'm like, no. And he picks up an egg, and he goes to throw it. And I'm like, stop, stop. And he's like, what? I said, put that to your ear. And he goes, what? And the egg goes, peep, peep. And he goes, oh, well, fuck. And then he came home to 13 baby chickens after work. It was great. It was great. And that's how chicken accidents happen. That was the biggest clutch of unplanned chickens ever. Stu was not happy, were you?
I got an auger. I'm happy now.
You got an auger, you motherfucker?
I bought an auger. Trader had one auger.
No.
What level?
Level
Uh-huh.
1.
Ew.
Level 1 auger. But it's an auger. Which means I have to repair it. Who cares? Oh, come on. Leave me alone while I put my motorbike down.
Seems a little sus.
What?
You and your motorbike.
Oh, dirt bike's freaking awesome, dude. Brrr. Nope.
You probably should, just in case they want to say happy birthday to you.
Do. Okay. Do I have 1 point? I do have 1 point. Put that in the boomstick. Shotgun Pro. What's the next level? Next level gives...
Well, they had to have started this early because it is not September 11th yet.
For what? The beta.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I saw an event come up and I'm like, Icarus is out. I'm like, shit, yeah. Well, guess we're doing Icarus, right? Where did I just put my motorbike there? Oh my god, black motorbikes suck. Oh, hello. A recipe for a shotgun choke mod. Not what I thought it was. That's trying to kill me now. Oh, books on the table. Are they upstairs? They gotta be upstairs.
Oh, they wiped all the characters. You gotta make a new one.
That's fine. You're the only one who really had heaps of progress. I wonder if they decrease the amount of XP you get for just randomly hitting nodes of fucking stone.
I doubt it.
Nice.
How else do they expect you to level?
I'm playing for the full 20 hours.
Didn't you swear you were getting off?
Yeah, James' download isn't done. I stopped at the house.
It's not going to be done while he's playing Divinity.
He's only playing single player.
not stop the internet.
No. I updated mine when I was on 7 days. Computer's getting slightly better these days. You can do other shit while you're waiting for your downloads. Structural brace mod, that's pretty cool.
You're pretty cool.
Strap. Oh, I forgot to chuck my bandolier on my chest piece.
I'm vacuuming the floor, but lazy. Oh, I slept well last night.
Good. Run, chicken! Run! Do you want to take my hand? Jesus, son. Father, take my father, take my avatar. Ah, lump of coal. The quest item you always wanted. Learn how to make beer? Why not? Hey. You're alive? You are a survivor, zombie. What is this worth now? 540. Date my avatar. Scrap that. Take that. Eat that. Take that. Compound crossbow is pretty good, actually.
Yeah, it's definitely up right now. I'm in.
How much time you got left, Jamie?
52 seconds.
Nice. I'll be back at base in a second. Hey, look, it's a Cujo. So there is regular Cujos. Big fucking mad, pissed off Cujos and regular Cujos. Go, motorbike, you can do it. You can do it. Go! Go, you good son.
Oh wow, they got tier 3 unlocked now. There's still stuff in tier 3 that's still locked, but there's a bunch of stuff in tier 3 that you can actually make now. That's nice.